Okay, sorry, I had to get my phone device over here set up, get that chat box set up, so folks could hop into the TikTok chat. But happy MLK Day. I mean, I don't really celebrate it myself. I want to let y'all know he did just want to fornicate with white women. um, is Martin Luther King's crusade, but we do celebrate him anyway. We do celebrate him anyway, just a little bit here. But I want to first go ahead and pull up this Oh, sorry, you can't do the co-host right now, but maybe when I a little bit later when I hop on when I get on the game. But for right now, we talking about EURJPY. We did the last stream on Friday. I believe was it that shit Friday or was it Thursday? I might have took Friday off. No, I think I did stream Friday. I most definitely did stream Friday, just because I did the little wrap up stream. So we stream Monday through Thursday, regular all day kind of streams, and then on Friday just do a quick little wrap up because we don't really engage in much trading on the actual Friday. But last week was a little bit different than the usual than the norm because I did actually take a trade. It was a EURJPY buy. I'm trying to move the screen here real quick. So I can see everything. I can see the chat box, both chat boxes, and also myself because you want to see yourself while you're streaming. Make sure you look all pretty and whatnot. Um we got a push higher here, but with how markets are tedious, I have moved my personal stop loss to break even. Like just technically a wee bit of profit, but a wee bit of profit is really break even. So my stop loss is here right now. I would like it to just kind of push higher, but I think we are gonna probably get a soft day on the dollar, not on the dollar, on the EUR. um, so we'll probably end up like we're gonna get a soft day on the dollar with MLK Day, and then that's kind of gonna translate into just more dead markets overall. So this is more on the likely side of gonna pull back and take us on about this trade here, but no worries. I'm actually now that I think about it, it would probably be more advantageous to go ahead and snip this here. Um, and by snip this here, I mean I'm moving my stop loss from break even to trailing. It's not like we ain't made no money on the trade. You know what I'm saying? Like we're up roughly 20 some pips, which we're mindful that this is a forex pair. This is a forex pair, so you know, you'll get what you get. You know what I mean? But I'm actually gonna secure this here just because, and knowing that we're probably gonna cool off the day, go test out that entry again. Like I'm like the trade isn't gone, but let's go check out the edge finder real quick here. Um, and just refresh that so we can get an updated read real quick. All right, all right, all right. Um, definitely not getting the same strength that we were getting on when the week closed. Um, am I just blind? Oh no, here it is. Yeah, it's moved towards neutral rather than being a sort of a strong reading that it had last week. So I'd rather just focus on something that's a little more strong. Like we got the CAD shaft looking decent. Hold on, let me do something real quick here because I'd honestly just like to close this out completely rather than trail the stop loss. seeing that it's lost that much strength. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's like it losing strength fundamentally. You know what I'm saying? So not too much of a reason to keep that hold that there, especially when we think it'll probably um you know what I mean start coming against us. So coming back over here, just letting it know, plain and simple, we're cutting this trade here. We don't like it anymore. We liked it, now we don't like it. Simple as that. Closing in profit, and look at that, coming to hit my what was my stop loss in profit anyway. So yeah, cutting that trade short. It happens. Oh well, or is it why? But CAD Chef, let's take a look at CAD Chef. That's getting our strongest score right now. Getting our strongest score right now. It's what was that? What was that? That was a +8. Yeah. All right, come back over here. um. Okay, so from a technical standpoint, we kind of broke above this area here, came back to retest it, but we didn't push away from it real fast. Like we're kind of teetering on it here. So I would like this like to move away from here on a 4 hour time frame. I'd like it to bounce. We get a bounce here. Like I'd like to play this like more on buy stop kind of energy, because of how it's already moved to this area here. Um, like I like buy stops above this swing high here. Getting a little closer, get to the 30-minute on there. Um, make sure y'all can see that real real well over there on TikTok. um, yeah, I would like price to come up and get above here, and then like I like buy stops above here. Right now, it looks pretty weak. And then even still, I'd only want to risk like that swing area, that topish area that it made right here is what I want to risk on it. Um, yeah, but I need this to start actually like breaking a little bit higher. We like momentum. We love when there's momentum in the markets for us to eat off of. Um, let's go back and see what else we got here. AUD Chef looks almost as good. Let's see. Yeah, I've been looking for a AUD Chef to come give us an entry, but as you can see, I wanted it to break above here and it didn't, so we never got in there. So we're still waiting, and I think it had a +6, now it has a +7. So, um, honestly, this gap here, I feel like it's gonna be pulling price, right? So like if it looks like it wants to like melt over just a little bit, right? And if it does, then I would absolutely love an entry here. I'd love for us to just give us a tap here. We'll risk the structural area. And the risk to reward on this one is very, very decent. I'm going to go ahead and set me an alert right there. Um, Yeah, I'd love price to come down just a little bit, test this level. Now, granted, it might not give up that level again. Um, but I mean, I love being patient, and we'll watch it. If it breaks above this high though, this swing high, I like buy stops. I like buy stops. So I want to buy it down here. I like buy stops above here because the risk to reward has us way up here, you know. So it's a fairly decent trade, however you play it. Just to give you context of how that would sort of look. I would like to only risk if this bottoms out here, that bottom, this bottom right here. I For this buy stop, I only want to risk that, and then you know, same TP. Um, Very similar risk to reward either way you play it. Either way you trade it, very very similar. Risk to reward there. I mean, um, what is? Let me go back and check the edge finder real quick because what does EUR chef looks neutral, but I am in drawdown on an EUR chef trade right now. Um, yeah. So um, both two of my first entry got stopped out up here. I'm pointing at it like y'all can see my finger up here. And then my second entry got stopped out in drawdown. I just went and checked. I was like, where's my entry? It's not there anymore. Um, we're getting a sort of a neutral read on EUR chef, right? But still sort of like it. Just get rid of those. So one entry stopped out in profit. One entry just stopped out, but we were only risking like 9, 10, like so, like a very low number of pips on this one. Yeah, like nine. It was like nine, between 9 and 15 pips a piece. So drop your IG and Discord in the chat. I'll send you some of my recent work. The Discord is attached to the YouTube channel, so you can just slide over there. Um, but I'm actually in all of the videos and the lives, the description. There's chat links in there. Just join there and hit me up. I'm not hard. I promise I'm not hard to reach out to. um, this gap down here, it does lead me to believe that we'll probably end up bumming back to close this. Well, I don't even really need to grab another line here. This chart looks a little bit messy, a little bit on the messy side. Um, but I wouldn't have confidence in this gap being filled in if price decides to just keep falling from here. I mean, like this level has pushed price pretty well um prior, before. So if this level fails here, then I mean it's gone. So if you do happen to still be in a EUR chef buy, the way to be managing that trade right now, the drawdown I already closed out, but or well, stopped out. But uh, how I would manage it if I'm still in drawdown, I wait for either price to break lower and just close it if that happens, or wait for price to push back higher into this gap and close it at a very small loss. Two decent ways to play that. It's heck of folks asking to be co-hosts on TikTok, and don't get me wrong, I love y'all, but I am trying to talk about you know financial trading, so can't have random folks just hopping on saying whatever. But let me share this tab instead. Come over back over here. Let's see what's on the bearish side. Do we have any strong bearish moves? Nope. EURAUD is giving a -5 score, but we don't usually trade a -5. We don't usually trade a -5, but we'll take a look. It is going to be a short day today for the whole show, just because of the fact that Jim's not on. Jim's not hopping on because the stock market's closed, and you know, FX markets they're open, but they're of course going to be a little bit more dead because of the fact that the U.S. stock market is closed. Everything's a little bit more dead when the U.S. stock market is closed. What's crazy here that I see on URAD is I can immediately see some divergence happening, just barely happening, and it's not like tradable divergence, but it's like I can see why it's like on the bearish side, but not tradable. Just off of kind of an instinct. It kind of be gaining a little bit of strength versus the rest of the market at these low levels here. So a repricing is likely on the incoming side, likely. Like I don't hate a buy here, but it's not. I don't love a buy here because it's not like super strong fundamentally or anything like that. It's more on the weaker side than it is on the stronger side. But this level here is very um it's a key level, so it's tradable from a key level standpoint. Um, like I wouldn't hate a very very small low risk buy off of this area. Um, it's just the fact that it could be so choppy. You know, I would love for it to like break this low one more time, and then I'm like, yeah, risk to reward is like super good. You know, it's like risk to reward where it's at, okay. Risk to reward from where it could be starts becoming really good. So like, just to show you, so where it's at, you know what I mean? I think reasonably so. I'd risk this area, this prior low over here, and since it's not super strong, I'm not gonna take it super far. Right there, roughly, roughly a 1 to 2.5 ish trade. But you bring it down here, right? You get a 1 to 4 straight like that. You know what I'm saying? That goes from a 1 to 2 to a 1 to 4 just by kind of waiting for this to come down here. And if it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, if it's gonna just fail anyway and continue to, because if it closes under this low here, it's likely gonna trickle down and test out this low here. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, you can go ahead and be done with the trade and not be jigging around with all that. So um, that's why we always say patience pays the best, because it does. It truly does. It truly does. Um, Big news. I'm moving again. Y'all are like, man, you keep moving. You've been moving like freaking every few months for the past couple of years. You do that when you're a creator, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. You just kind of move around a little bit. Uh Annie, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. I'm gonna hit you up. Um Actually, let me take a picture. Let me take a picture of that real quick, because it be taking forever sometimes for the chat to like render and give me everything. Boom. I got you. um, But yeah, I not too much, not too much going on the side of liquidity today. So, like I said, definitely gonna keep the show on the shorter side. Um, our competition has been. Let me go over it. Where is the competition tab? I gotta find it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me make sure. Can't show no sensitive information. All right. Um. So a lower rate of contestants on our very first competition, but it's our very first competition, and we're gonna have one every single month. So if you didn't get to compete in this one, you can compete in the next one, and the next one, and the next one after that. This one has a 5K funded account prize. The top three all get discounts on 30% discounts on whatever funded accounts they want. So whether it be instant funded or two step, one step, whatever, they get 30% off that top three, and then the whole top five is gonna get free lifetime access to my paid VIP chat where I send all of my trades, every trade setup that I'm taking, that I'm looking at, I send in that chat. So if you want to trade alongside me and some of my other titans that are here at TDB with me, then you know what I'm saying, this is one of your opportunities to get a part of that for free. Now it is only like a couple of bucks a month to be a part of that. Actually that's an announcement that I hadn't made yet. So right now at this current moment, it's like I think 35 or 75 bucks. To actually, let's go look real quick. Let's go take a look at what does it cost to get inside VIP right now. With how markets be and everything, it fluctuates. It does. But yeah. So right now it is $75 a month. So right now is actually the greatest time for me to be announcing it, because we actually had it on the higher end of what we've had it before. So right now it's $75 a month, or yesterday, I guess. It was $75 a month to get in our VIP. Now it is a total of $399 a month. Yeah, not $399, $3.99. Yeah, yeah. I'm not taxing no more. I ain't gonna lie. I've kind of reached a new tax bracket. Where I can lower all of my prices for literally everything. And the course that was $10 that you see on your screen, that is 100% free now. So if you don't go on the site and buy that, that is 100% free. All you gotta do is DM me your email on any one of our platforms, and boom, you got that. You got that. You're gonna get that sent to you 100% for free. And that $10 was a crazy discount anyway, because it used to be $500, but now it's 100% for free, because like there's a lot of folks out here that have courses that are free, and a lot of folks have courses that are paid, and I just kind of want to be on the side of letting y'all into the space a little bit more easier, less barriers of entry. You know what I mean? So the ultimate guide to precision trading is 100% free. All you gotta do is drop me your email on any one of our platforms, and you can get that. All right, real easy, real simple, real clean. Like, all right, I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.